Day 89. It's been a few more days since last time that I meant for it to be. Real life comes at you, and also having 75 YouTube channels sometimes. Got all carried away with launching a third channel because I started doing a vlog series in parallel to this channel. In parallel to when I started this playthrough, I mean, as people may remember. But then I was like, this probably should have its own home, honestly. Especially since some of these things are a little higher effort, where I wish they would just have more visibility than for the day that I upload them. Secret passage. So I've been trying to figure out how to launch all that, and that's been a whole process. Blue book. There's a lot of annoying levels of artificiality to get through when you're just trying to run YouTube channels and you just want to make videos. You're like, yeah, but how do I do them correctly? God damn it. Wee. Okay, so we're on this first row here, which is distinctly empty, which is interesting because these all have things, but this one doesn't. So I might as well just head over to the far left corner and see what we can do from there. Green, blank. I get back in the swing of this thingy. I'm glad I came up with a solution for all this. Oh, me doing other stuff has made me lose my formatting a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I came up with a solution to present all this, because otherwise this could have been a nightmare to figure out how to document. This is honestly overall a solution that's like easier even than writing it down. Do I not lose a single step going around here? No. Maybe I do just commit then? Do I just run around and chart it all out? Yellow, gold. Yellow, gold. And a line right here. On one hand, I like the experience of mixing this charting process in with the other stuff I was doing, but on the other hand, it is like a lot of switching back and forth between different tools, and also might just be helpful to have a full map done in one go as cleanly as possible without me having to switch back and forth. Red, yellow, red. This just isn't in at all, yeah. So maybe I'll just do it this time. Red, yellow, red. Red, yellow, red, orange, purple. Okay, so I did lose some steps there at some point. I'm not sure what caused that. So red, yellow, red, orange, purple. So I had 63 a second ago, right? And now I'm down. Let's see, so between the two oranges is this one. Red, yellow. Red, yellow. Another black line. Try to fill these in as best as I can. Where am I? Maybe head back south to check out some other spots. This whole thing is chaos. Uh-oh. Oh, that's the front door. Okay, I was like, there shouldn't be room over there. Let's see. Go over here. Oh, there's a green. In between is green purple. And then apparently a blank line right there, yeah. I can't continue that way, but I can go this way. What causes steps to go? I don't see when the steps are going away. It's interesting. I forgot where it is. There it is. Okay, this is a little dead end, so let's check out the rooms around here since I'm a bit trapped at the moment. Yeah, my steps go down every now and then, and I do not notice when, because they definitely don't seem to consistently go down when I'm walking around all these crazy hallways and things. So the south, there's the second room deep to the south. This is the maid's room or whatever. Is it a red? The maid's chamber, yep. Maid's chamber's down here. We have shoe and gear, cog and clog. Haha. Cog and clog. That's a specific type of shoe. The big wooden... Is it a Dutch shoe? Something else? Something along those lines. I don't know. To do this bottom one, so we need to get this solved. This is the purple one, right? Purple ones, let's see. So pink ones rotate. Orange goes up, right? No, orange becomes the surrounding ones. Is it purple drops? So if I do these, let's see. These do drop, right? Yep. Yeah, my goal is to rotate these around and also to try and probably make as many of the oranges purple as possible. There we go. Yeah. I was open to the idea that maybe it would be helpful to make them a different color. But I'm like, overall, I'm like, 3 pinks is probably enough to fully take over the screen and do whatever I want with it. So just spamming purple will make it as easy as I can make it, really. A nice easy one. It's almost like these ones near the beginning are just easier to handle. Should be back on the bottom row still. This makes sense. It's the conservatory, and it's in the corner. I believe that's what it's called. Yep, conservatory. Oops. Forgot what row I was in. All right. Bear and ear. That's easy. So bear and ear and... There you are. These guys are they orange? No, they're green, aren't they? They are green. Okay. So I need to make as many of these oranges green as I can, most likely. In which case, you being able to rotate me around is going to be helpful. There we go. There's 2 greens down already. There we go. Alright, that's as many greens as we're ever gonna get. And yellow goes up, so that's helpful. There we go. Of. Of the lies we cast. Seek word... No, seek something left of the lies we cast. And these are all filled in completely. There we go. Alright. Trying to be relatively thorough with these colors so we can fill them all in. Don't know what they do, but they're clearly a thing. So we clearly want to know what they are. They probably are tied to the clue about the prism or the tints or whatever was going on. And they're being like... I don't remember the terminology exactly, but at the time I compared it to Magic School Bus. There's this episode with like the a prism and light colors and so on being bounced around on mirrors. So I said that before I even came in here. So coming in here and then seeing a thing that itself seems to be a bunch of colored lights in sequences and paths, it's like, okay, well that probably relates to that clue. Another dark one. Veranda? Is that what it's called? Let me see. No, veranda's like an open porch or something. Let's see. Yeah, what is that type of archway that ivy goes on? Name. Ooh, was that it? A pergola? No, pergola is like a slatted roof. That's probably not the right word for it either. It's like a gridded roof thing, like a not so, it's a semi-shaded thing instead of a solid roof. I'm not sure what to call these that'd make them similar names. Arch, boat. And also, which kind of bedroom is this called again? Just the bedroom? As that would explain why I don't really know what to call it. Bedroom. Oh. Definitely some struggle moments here where I'm just not sure what to put in. Let's see, what is an arbor? Not armor. Isn't it just like a... Isn't an arbor like a... I think arbors are just... Oh. Maybe not. I thought it was like... I was thinking of like a thing for... like a tree farm, essentially. But... No, these are definitely a bunch of little, like, lattice structure thingies for, like, have ivy on them. Arbor. Okay, so this one's probably just H then. My bad. But also my good, because I figured it out. It's probably just H for harbor, arbor. somewhat difficult word to know. This super specific gardening type words. Costa Rica again? What does a blue do again? Oh, blue does whatever the middle thing is. So if I put these up, then blue will rise. There we go. Passed. Somewhat less annoying way of summarizing bedroom, but not great either. Past word, seek word. Okay, arbor and harbor. Thank God for Google sometimes just being like, is that what that word means? Because it's disastrous if I'm wrong. And I just put the wrong answer in. I just went from here. This must be north. Purple, purple, orange, orange, orange. Purple, purple, orange, orange, orange. Alright. So I want to go to the next room over, arguably, but I'm a bit out of the way right now. Purple, green. And all these lines are just helpful for me to be able to tell what the mess of nonsense is of why I can and can't go places. Green. So this is the Solarium over here. It's pre-marked on my map. I can check what it is. Horse and moon. Number 8. God, what was that? What is that when you... That might be hard. Okay. I already know it's the Solarium. I don't need to type that part in. More green. Okay. This makes it go down. If I can get an orange in the middle, then we can make the blues also turn color. That sounds like a challenge, though. Black rotates this row. Putting you here lets me rotate this whole row too. Now this one's green. And switch it places. Now that one's green. Purple drops. That means you can displace this one back up to here, which is helpful. Then I'm making the purples... I made the oranges green, but now I need to actually move the greens into the corners by making the blues heavy. Through. Words that are too long to fit. That is the thing. I should just be... I can't just shrink the text in some of these cases. Just a bit of a pain in the ass. Let's see. So something Solarium through. But now this. Horse. Tarot card. 8. Gate. 18. It's 18, right. XV111. XVI is 18, not 8. Whoops. Just gonna have to document this one real quick. Posters, I guess. Need a thing to call these. Okay. I don't have an idea for that one yet. Where's my map? Solarium, the next one over. So purple. Oh god. Am I able to tell where I'm going? There's only one way out of here, so yes. That must be the next one up above it, I guess. These aren't the most sensical and methodical directions to go in necessarily. Already kicking myself for getting a little off track, but ultimately we're gonna have to do multiple passes because the walls get in your way anyway. I put the right spot, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. It's the Nook. No one likes the Nook. Calling it out now. Cane. Rook and crook. So R. Not you. Let's see. Cane, crook, I believe is a thing. Yeah. Yep, when I type that in, I get exactly what I'm imagining. It's the crook. That top at the curve. And the rook. Got it, okay. Don't worry. Crook, C. The C is the part that's not in a rook. My bad. Well, I'm a mess right now. My bad. Just continually putting everything in the wrong field. Okay. These are purple, the poisony color, besides the green that's also often a poisony color. Oof. Wait, okay. Okay. So purple goes down. Orange can become purple. But we actually want orange to be in the very, very middle so that blue can become purple because there's not enough squares to make 4 purples otherwise. Let's see, red turns all of the black into red, which I believe is completely unhelpful, right? So the red's just kind of a filler square, I think. Green can go back and forth. Oh, blue currently rotates the row it's in, right. With this, I can move one of the black pieces up. Oopsie. One of my goals is to make that purple, but I have to turn blue purple first, or we're in trouble. How do I make you go down by 1? I guess by making you opposite the green. Now you're down here, and then if I bring you around here, this drops down and brings you up. And now, if orange is... with orange in the middle, if blue is surrounded by purple... we should be good. I'm not necessarily entirely sure if how to... oh wait, purple goes down. There. Okay, so now my goal is just to get those down. There's no longer a reason to keep anything in the middle specifically. Okay, I've messed up a little bit, but I can fix it a little bit by being able to rearrange like this. Oh, the red piece is annoying. Okay, let's try to get the red piece away. There, now the red's in the middle. That gives me more space to have other purple pieces available where I need them. Now the question is just kind of how do I successfully rotate both these rows so that the purples are in the corners? Maybe the answer is I don't. Yeah. Plot twist. There we go. Make one fall down. Raindrops keep falling on... Rain word. It's a sign that I should redo Rain World. Haha. I know there's definitely people that want me to do another Rain World playthrough, because there's the struggle is that there's it does seem overkill to do all of Rain World. There's like 7 more characters to play between the DLCs and stuff like that. But I should probably play one of them at least or something. Although I was kicking myself for not getting it done in time for the expansion, and then the expansion came out, and it seems not very well received actually. So maybe I don't need to cover the new expansion. So in one of these directions is a green, and one of the directions, let's see, that's the green. So this over here is orange, and should be north. Orange, orange, blank. Orange, orange, and the wall's where I expect it to be. All right. So north of the nook is the billiards room, but maybe I check over here real quick. So purple, purple, both directions. I went up out of the nook, then between the oranges, and there's two purples here. That's all nice and... Toop toop. That is what it's called, right? Is it the billiards room? The break room. Not very helpful. I think it was the billiards room originally. I turned it into the break room. I don't... I'll call it the break room. I don't know what else to call it right now. I'm pretty sure it became called the... it only became the break room once I renamed it. But I'm getting the joke, by the way. Where is it? The break room, and it has the... It shows the pool triangle thing. The ball holder. It's there instead of the A in break room, which is funny. It's like, it's a break room because it's called a breaking when you do the original shot that scatters all the balls that are in the triangle. That's a break. And that's why it's called the break room, in addition to being, you know, the break room. What do we even call those? Bone, metal, 1, oh. Number 1. No. No, B. Bone and 1. Bone, B-O-N-E? O-N-E. There we go. Okay. I was really getting in my head. I'm like, do I have to know the specific bone? It's like, it's the tibia. The tibia is related to this metal and the correlated with this bullshit. Like, I'm so fucked. This isn't pink. Isn't this a red? And then those become black. Isn't that interesting? Yes. Shit. I think it is red that I need to get to, so boop, 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 boop. So then it gives us 3 black, and then when I click this, they'll become red. So boop, 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 boop. Shit. Also fine, whatever. Okay. So now I need to get these all in the corner, and since it's black, when I rotate it, I can then finally get these out of the corner, because these pink ones in the corner were kind of unmovable. There we go. 4 red pieces. Us. Break. Us. Whoa. Deep. And the break room has 2 doors. We came from the orange one, right? There's the purple one. So maybe I go across the purple one to get to something. Yep. South of here is purple, as expected. And then across is the trophy room. Ah. And in the trophy room, our thingy is stuff. Well, yeah, these are dark. They're both darker. Why is that? Harbor. Suitcase. Pail. Box. Lunchbox. Pail and sail. It looks, I am right, like they love the sail, the sail pun or whatever every time there's a sail. Not clicking on this one right now. All right. This is the trophy posters. I can at least solve the other thing. Oh god, are those gray? White? White, okay. So we want... Yeah, red is bad. Red turns all of the whites red. They might want me to turn one of them colors. But maybe not. I probably want to make as many of these change color as possible. There we go. Okay, that's 4 white. Oh, god damn it. That misclick is punishing. Okay, so I need to carefully try to figure out how to distribute 4 white pieces across the 4 corners. Just gotta believe. Okay, is that 4 white pieces? That one's white, right? Yes, okay. Stop putting that one back in the corner. Ah. Oops. Oh, I've ruined it. I've made it worse. There we go. Now we're activating 4 at least. Truly, this is exactly the kind of puzzle that just feels like torture sometimes to me. Right. Right in the trophy room. Okay. I forgot where I even was. Cool trophy, bro. Trophy, orange. If I go towards orange and turn left, I can find out what these two colors are. Green to the south, orange to the north. And these are supposed to be the foundation, the corridor, and the kitchen. The words come pre-filled in, but the rest is unclear. I go towards the orange. Is there a door here? Yep. Ooh. Boil, river, cook, brook. Croc. Crick. What? Nah. River, stove, pot, plot. Obviously, I don't love how many of these I write down for later. But if it doesn't come to me right away, it's probably not going to come for a bit. So 4 orange, meaning we're not going to transform orange. Oh, orange becomes its neighbors. It doesn't gain properties. Blue gains properties. Huh. Otherwise, we primarily have a tile that goes up. And this one becomes its neighbors. So even if these ones became orange, like, how do I get orange up there? There, tons of orange. Can I work with this? We're mostly orange right now, but this one... Okay, I think I get it though. Since black rotates, we wanted blue to go up here. Okay, so you go here. This is awkwardly spaced. Put you here. But now yellow's in the middle. Bruh. I don't know if this works, because there's fewer up here, but maybe it comes down to also transforming this one into being orange later. But if I turn it orange, then... First of all, how do I turn it orange? Because while this is here, I can rotate the spots, but then I can't rotate them anymore. So it has to be here, but I can't make both these orange, because this one's orange. Oops, made yellow go up. I was thinking about how I might have control at this point, but then if there's no orange in this row, then I can't turn them orange. If I bring it up top, then there'll be a gray under that one, so I won't be able to make... There'll be a gap on the bottom, which lets me rotate the bottom row, but the top row won't be able to work anymore. I fucking... It's weird thinking in terms of these pieces changing how they function. It's like, it needs to be blue when it goes up in order for it to go up. But it needs to be neighbors. That needs to be neighbors with 2 orange pieces in order to become orange. But then the black piece... Oh god, I feel like I'm getting a headache. Am I on the right path with this one even? There's a struggle with... I want to move it from the bottom row to the top row, but then it's like one of the middle row ones has to go down in the same process. I know which one on the top row I want to get rid of. I want to get rid of the orange one. Sorry, the gray one, because I need to have the second blue up there. But the process of trying to go through the middle row means that either the black, yellow, or orange goes down. If yellow moves, then the blue piece can't get to the top row because it doesn't have the yellow power anymore. If black moves, then I can't rotate the top row to do anything with it puzzle-wise, or even the middle row if it comes down, which breaks everything. But orange needs to be in the middle row because in order to change a top row blue into orange, there has to be a middle row orange to flank it. It has to be like here and here. I'm missing something about this one, man. Oh. Well, I believe that's it. Some of these seem to really break my brain. What I'm stuck on is I don't see what you do besides making one of the blues go up, right? Like, it has to go up, because that's why the yellow's even here. These two are on the wrong spot, so they have to rotate spots, but I can't make black go up. Black doesn't gain up powers ever. Nothing's gonna come down. There's no purple or green. So I can't come down and then push black up via that process. But if I bring it up like this, then there's no way to rotate the middle row anymore, so I can't turn this one orange, or even put this one there to tell it that it needs to be orange. Do this, now it wants to be orange, but I can't control it. So I kept landing on trying to bring it up here, but now it pushes one of the oranges down. Turning it orange right now is easy. So just put orange here and click on it. Actually, not so easy. I need to be able to rotate this row because now there's a gray here that I still haven't actually fixed. And I land on these having this configuration, because if the orange is over here, it gets pulled down. Because both black and yellow have to stay here, so only this orange can really get swapped. But yeah, that's a problem. Oh, God damn it. It's often tempting to try something like this, but if I do something like this, then the orange one can't go back in the middle to actually enable the power of them turning orange. But if I move yellow, I can't get up in the first place. And if I lose black, I can't rotate the middle row to put orange back in the middle after they go up. So it feels like no matter what, I'm screwed. I don't get this one. So what's the point of bringing this one up if it breaks everything? I gotta stop looking at this one. I just gotta come back later or something. Jeez. Okay, so I made 0 progress in the entire foundation. Ugh. Brutal. So, foundation through red to lead down a corridor. It came from that side, huh? Spear and spar. Should be between orange and green. Spear and spar should be E. Spear, spar. Okay. These ones are blue. We have 2 crisscrossing greens. Yellow can go up. blue gains the power of whatever's in the middle, but we don't want blue to become another color, because when they have 4 of them. I do think we want to flip both these and then get you to be orange. There we go. So then yellow can be on the bottom. It can rise something up, or in this case, yeah, there we go. Become the middle. Pass corridor. There we go. There are ones I understand. There are ones I can solve. I'm not losing it. There's supposed to be a word in the kitchen. Where's the entrance to this one? Yep, that's the kitchen. Pie sky. Pumpkin harbor. Whipped cream. Sailing. Depart. Dessert. Ah. Oh, it's pie and pier. That makes sense. It's pie and pier. Do 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 do. I forgot where I am. Kitchen. 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 Pier. Pie. Pie, pier. R is the leftover letter. So that's what it has to mean. Who's messaging me? Hi everybody, stop looking. There we go. Doop. Pie and pier, kitchen. Now, what additional secrets does this room contain? Those are purple. Why is my brain like that? I've done that. I've done this so many times where I say purple when I look at orange. I don't know why. There's just something wrong in my brain. Color dyslexia. I don't know. Doop. Honestly, I don't even know. I've heard, like many neurodivergent things, it's like hard to diagnose adults having anything. So when I went in for like ADHD, anxiety, autism, and so on, I mentioned dyslexia at one point. Just like no follow up. Just did not seem to care about me bringing that up. I'm like, all right, cool, great. Okay, if you go up twice, green goes in the middle. Which means that you have green powers now? Is that helpful? I'm not sure. This one can't green anymore. I need to figure out how to get orange in all 4 corners. It's mostly in the corners, but not all of them. I believe now nothing works. Nothing will move any, yeah, except for that one. Okay. It'll become yellow by default because it's between two yellows. They both go up, it'll become... Oh, right. Wondering if I can handle it in a particular way where I can make it this turn orange. This one's a weird one. It's so restrictive because you can barely move anything. This one thing can go back and forth. It can become yellow now or not anything now. Now they're up here. Still can't really make it orange. It is a little weird to not... It's like green can be so helpful in so many situations, but I'm so used to having either a black or a pink square in the same puzzle. So there's a second way of moving things around. Right now this thing just moves back and forth forever, which isn't very helpful. If I move it to the top and yellow chases it, then green gets sent to the middle. But then green being in the middle just means that the blue becomes green, and then you can't really take green back out of the middle very much. And blue becoming green still doesn't interact with the yellow pieces that do exist in the map so far. So I'm not totes sure what to do with those. I press this, you become yellow. So then blue becomes yellow. But I can't necessarily do anything to make yellow behave. To get out of the way, I can move this here. Now it just bounces around. Orange isn't in the middle anymore, so this isn't going to act like orange. Oh, wait, but... Now if it's yellow in the middle again, then these both act like yellow. Okay, there we go. That solution just kind of happened at me. 2. Kitchen is 2. Rain to pass. Word. Password. Whoa. Are these all filled in? I've been good. They're all filled in except here by the music room. It's like the one exception right now. But these 4, oh yeah, a lot of these rooms to the south need to have an identification, so... Looking for green? So kitchen. Purple on my right, green on my left. Yes, so this green. Forward or over there. There's no room here. If I come over here, is there a room? Orange. Orange, then south. Dining room? I believe. And these are a melon, I believe, and a farm. Fruit and farm. Leaf. Crop. Agriculture, crops, hills. Property. Jeez. I can't think of much besides melon and farm. Like, those are really the things that come to mind. Melon and farm. Crop. Fruits. I don't know. Add to my stuff, I guess. Oops, what did I press? No, don't Google random weird typos. Adding posters. It does not make sense to me yet. I'm hoping I can pick up the missing ones based on context clues. I've been foiled by much fewer of these puzzles, thankfully. Okay, so it needs to have an orange in every corner. Every orange can easily become a pink, so don't click on those. And, Let's see. Rotating you down here means you become pink because you gain the ability to copy what's in the middle. That gives me an off-center one, so they finally. Otherwise, I think all the corner pinks will just never leave. Whereas now I can get messy. I do not love puzzles like this where it just becomes like, how do you keep pressing the specific movement pattern until they finally get their configuration? Ah! There we go. Light. Through word light word. Okay, I need to get more of this row filled in. Damn. What are the two external windows? Oh, these directions: orange and orange. Unhelpful a little bit, but I came from up here, right? So this must be facing this way towards that room. So yellow, yellow, orange, yellow, yellow, orange. So I'm over here now. This is the hallway? Yeah, the generic hallway. Easy to mix up hallway and corridor just for their genericness. Immediately put it in the wrong field again. Okay, lamb and lab. Yep, that was easy. Lamb and lab. The M is the difference. Where's the new one? These more eyes. These need to have, so 4 blues. What's the rule here? So in some way, let's see. So blue has the property of gray? No. Something about how the logic of how white and gray alternate. We need to co-opt with blue, because there's no other color changing thing in this mechanic. But I believe the middle one has to be white. How do I do this part? I believe the middle one has to be white because then the blues will act like white and convert. Then clicking one should turn the blue gray, but turn the grays blue? How do I do that here? Because a blue, if I use the yellow here, then a blue can go up. But if it goes, it's the same problem as earlier. If it goes through the black one, this whole row can't move anymore to put white back in the middle to give it that property. And if it goes through yellow, it can kind of go through yellow, I guess exactly once. Okay. Okay, there are now 5 blues. That's probably helpful. There we go. Got it. Lantern. Through lantern light word. Alright, let's try to... Can I go through the purple door? Because there's a spot I haven't gone to yet. It's on the inside of a purple. Purple, okay. So this is the drafting room? God, I can never remember these two. The drawing room. Because it's full of drawings. And I already said that this one was E? It already says that, not 8? What were the pictures? Pi. Yep, E. P-I. Oh, is this the room of the Mora puzzle that I gave up on? And I didn't write down what type of room it was, apparently. So I was stuck on you, huh? Huh. If a purple comes down, it gives the blue the ability to go down, which it's already at the bottom. One purple could come down in general. It probably should. Black can rotate the middle. If black goes in the middle, then I can rotate the blues. There's no white piece. So I can't do lights out with blue to turn those ones blue. Do I just send it up? Now it's purple. Then rotate this one. Purple. Alright. Got there. I think that was the one that I got sleepy and stuck on 2 episodes ago or however long. I don't know what the series looks like at this point or what the videos will look like duration-wise. But that was probably it. If that's the case, like, I can kind of see why, because it just has weird rules that you have to understand and be ready to use. And I've had a lot more practice, obviously, with every word that doesn't say word right now is another puzzle I've solved. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oops. Did I solve trophy or did I accidentally write it in the wrong row? Oops. I don't think that should be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28, not bad. Out of what, 45? I believe that's more than half. Half is like 22 or something. Damn, that one's so long that even a size 25 font doesn't save me. I think I might have accidentally, I mean, maybe I solved the Mora puzzle and it was trophy, but I think that might have been the one that I struggled with and gave up on. But I remember giving up on Foundation. Did I open this puzzle and then not write it correctly, or was it really trophy in the trophy room? That makes me feel crazy. Maybe, I don't know. We'll find out at some point. We just solved drawing room Yeah, okay. Word. So if I can go out towards yellow. Then I can go left over. Past 2 oranges. This is the library. Oh, these are hard to even look at. So a pearl necklace and a bunk bed. Ladder. Cots. Sleep. Pearl. Pearls. Airs. Necklace. Beads. Beds. Beads. Beds. B-E-D-S, B-E-A-D-S. Beads, beds. There you go. Yeah, these are blue again.
The evil library wants me to read. Kill it to death. For the transgression.
I don't know why words come out of me sometimes. Let's see. Pink rotates things. Blue in the middle is pointless right now because it's just giving me blue powers. Yeah, pretty sure we want orange, because then blue can become no. Will this orange become a blue? Yeah, okay. So we've had a lot of missions where you want to turn blue into a color, so I just out of habit was like, let's turn blue into orange. I'm like, no, my goal is the blue. Our goal here is to awkwardly rotate these around until they become, as many of these become blue as possible, I believe. That's blue as majority at least, yep. Okay. This should not be that hard now? Yeah. There wasn't much to that one. What's an apostrophe? What? We seek what's left of the lies we cast. Can add a little period here. It might not be canon, but just we seek what's left of the lies. Yeah, something past. This part seems like a separate sentence to me. We seek what's left of the lies we cast. Blessed. Key wham blessed. I don't know. I hope all the letters I've done so far are correct and I didn't like randomly mess up either the connection or the part where you pick the letter out. I could like randomly fuck those up, unfortunately. Just in the moment and not know. And that would suck. let's see. So I'm in the library right now. So if I go north in the orange direction, then I can check out hopefully another room. Red. Orange. Okay. This should be north. If I go to the right, then either of these is good, and they're both... So library, right, north, red, these two rooms in a dead end. Okay, good to know. These both count just fine. This one is the star room, observatory, right? Yeah. Weirdly, was able to find it immediately in the thing. Observatory. Observatory. Okay. Rope, lace, shoelace, aglet. It's pointing at the aglet. Am I supposed to know what an aglet is? Spear, point, tip. Shoelace, rope, spear, tip, point, aglet, tie. Stab, tab. Maybe. Shoelace tab. Is that a thing that the world agrees exists? When I type shoelace tab, I don't think any of these results are related. Can I look in this thing, by the way? No. Does anything of this work? No. Rare case where I put in an answer maybe, but I also include what I was basing it on, and it might just be wrong, because I'm not sure about that one, but I can't think of another answer either. Blue again. So we have a green that can go back and forth, we have a purple that can go down, grays that do nothing, and a black that rotates. Oh, now that black is in the middle though, we can now rotate all the blue. That's what's going on. Oh, it's gotta be something more meaningful here. There we go. In. Through lantern light in. Uh-oh. Oh, it's the East Hall, isn't it? Yeah, the normal hallway... No? Yeah. The normal hallway has, like, a podium right here. I believe it's called the East Hall. Yep, there's the luggage right there. East Wing Hall. The East Hall, gear and ear. That's easy. Gear and ear is G.
Where's that puzzle? It's gotta be blues again. It's gotta be blues again. And I'm gonna be exhausted by it.
Okay, So I believe this is another case where we want to spread the blue with the lights out logic, which means the middle one has to be white, but we need to create grays first. If I do this, they all become gray, which is bad. So, boop, now those are all gray. And then rotate till this one's in the middle. Not amazing, because the blues are all on the wrong side of it all now. This whole thing only works when the white's currently in the middle. There's two more blues though. You come down, there's two more blues. There we go. Okay. Shadows. Through lantern light and shadows past, we seek what's left of the lies we cast. It rhymes! We like rhyming. That's fun. And an effective way of getting to double check some of your guesses sometimes. So north of here should be another place we haven't done yet. It's the lavatory.
That little shit.
Alt tab's not taking me where I want it to? Okay. What do we got here? Plant, trot, gallop, horse, sprout, sprint, seed, steed. Okay. T for steed and seed. The T is the difference there. Two different things. Okay, let's see. He hasn't yellow mountain and diamond is... It's not black, is it? Orange? Alright, so right now orange goes up to yellow. The top the top 2 rows are exclusively paralyzed right now. They can't go anywhere. Only black can move around, so the only purpose must be to send yellow up. Oops. Okay, the diamonds are green. And the mountains must be yellow then. Right? Yeah. So green needs to be in both those corners. Orange becomes its neighbors, which is fine. I don't know if we want it to be yellow necessarily, but that's the option. Now it's a green corner. There we go. Oops. No, we're good. We only need we only need 2 yellows. One there. There we go. I'm always a little worried that when I turn them in, it's gonna be wrong, and that means that not only will I be wrong as far as like winning goes, but if you click on all 4 of them like that and you're wrong about something somehow, the whole thing just resets and you're like, oh shit, I didn't, what was I wrong about? Oh no. Alright, so if I can turn left, which I have to do by going back outside, it looks like. We get to the music room and find out what its word is. Also, the color here is purple. Oops. Oops. There we go. So the music room is purple. Or outside the music room is purple. So that's every color still filled in up until next is going to be up here. But for a while there, it's all filled in. And yeah, I don't know the word in the music room yet. It's not here. There we go. Steps getting a little low, but I'm also running out of time, so that'll be fine. Signs, directions... Signs singe? No. Boil, broil, point, post, arrow, post pot. So it should be S, right? Post pot. The S is the new letter there. All right.
Where's the little guy? Where's the little buddy? Oh, there's the blue one right there, and it's
okay. These fall down. Probably should do that. Oops. Because now we can do big rotate. There we go. It often becomes about making a plus sign of the color, so you can then rotate to make an X of the color, and then it's good. Of rain to pass the light through Of rain to pass the light through lantern light in shadows past. To pass the light through lantern light in shadows past. The word light showing up twice feels wrong. Don't love the mouthfeel on that one. Do I have a yellow exit? No. No. That's purple and orange, so purple, orange, so turn right on the way out. And then go in this room. Oh. Past the yellow. It's the ballroom, which does not have a known word yet. Let's get our ass in the ballroom. Hello, the ballroom. What secrets are in the ballroom? Boar and 4. Pig. 4 signature sheet music. Notation. Boar and 4 rhymes, so for just a moment it feels like you're on the right path, and you remember that, like, right, these letters, there's a lot that's not in common there. Pause? Hold, what does that notation mean? Music, boar, pig, tusk, no tusk. Snout. Oh, no. I have to save these ones separately, I guess. Or I could, like, somewhat carefully... There we go. There's my messy way of pasting it on there. It looks fine. Ballroom, posters. And hopefully at some point I can figure out what I'm looking at there. I solved the harbor one, so maybe the darker background doesn't matter. I don't know why some of them are dark and some of them aren't. Maybe that's another thing that comes up at some point. Which, if so, I might have to spend an entire day rechecking them all. That would suck. But I'm not great at coming up with words for what they mean by that one. Oopsie. Blue. Okay, so the 2 blues here. If I switch you here, then you're up here now. And if you're in the middle, then blue can rotate. And now we can kind of control which stuff is on which row. There's no pieces that go up and down or rotate. We're missing, there's no purple, yellow, or pink. So the black ones must have to stay on the middle no matter what. There we go. Shade in the ballroom. Almost forgot to actually wrote down what this one was. Right? Don't lose track of the fact that it's not supposed to be that it's supposed to be S. It's supposed to be 8 when it's not filled in. Alright, so if I leave in the orange direction now... we already did the... Yeah, we already tried foundation earlier, and I couldn't figure that one out. Wisdom to turn. These are all filled in. Really consistent amount of all the colors being filled in. I guess the entire 2 right columns are done, I think. And most of this area. So just this top corner here needs to be filled in. Maybe I'll get some of that done and just have it over with while I'm outside in the hallways, and then eat away at the corner on my way back. So I went towards the foundation. Orange. I turn right. Purple, purple, purple. As expected. It's all filled in, so I have to go all the way around, probably. Purple, purple, purple. So purple, purple, purple. If I go up here, there should be yellow on my left and purple on my right. Yes. That is blocked. We actually have to go all the way around here. I'm here now. If I turn left, it should be red all the way down. And there are no blocks on this path. Except right there. It's at the end here, where there should be a hallway over here, I believe, and it's not visible here. So, orange, red. Orange is very uncommon. Orange. Wall. So north past the orange, orange, red on my left and right. And then another wall. To make it fairly hard to get around here. But I think I can go up here. Orange, orange. Keep managing my 2 colors I can alternate between incorrectly and losing my black layer that I want to have on hand for that. Red, red, red. What does that mean, that I can see that? Oh yeah, the black wall's not in the way here. That makes sense. Red. Red. Oop, red. Black wall here as well. So can't get much of anywhere else around here then. Let's get her done though. So right, left. So we need to go one further down and get around what seems to be the current black walls. I could also cut through some of the rooms, and that might be necessary. Yellow, purple. Go past the yellow and turn left. Red. Go past the purple. I think you can only access it from inside of here. Ah. The vestibule has replaced the antechamber, and you can see up here the path here. Okay. So something I'm doing in this room must unlock room 46 again, because there's a locked room, and that's just not even like a concept that's been applicable so far. Interestingly. And on the left is orange. So welcome once again to the vestibule. I might as well solve it since I'm in the middle of the room right now. Wine and win. That seems easy. Win, wine. Alright. What's the vestibule's puzzle? Does this have every color in it? There's no pink. There's 2 black, 2 gray, no pink. No yellow. Yeah. It just looks like a lot of colors at first. Oh, this one's probably an asshole, isn't it? So this has to be black. That has to be purple. This has to be red, and this has to be orange? Black has to be up top. Yep, that's the color there. Oops. Va 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 va. This one looks like a lot. Do I care about white? Maybe. No, blue doesn't exist. There's no way to turn things into things, okay. And if an orange turns, that's bad. I believe that this is orange that we need down here. Also a little silly to even try to lock anything in this early. You should probably drop down, because then at least then I have green, and you can drop all the way down. Oops. Oops. Didn't even check correctly to make sure it was red. Just blorked up the whole thing. Yeah, non-zero amount of this, I think, is me just freeing things from the middle row via purple over and over again. Now it's about fixing what row everything is on. So I just need red to replace green, which should be easy. Ooh. Light. Okay, light comes up a lot. Almost to the point where I think it's worth considering at least. It might be a thing where the recurring word means something. Obviously, just sentences just mean words just mean things in general, but also like you might connect the spots that say light, and those might have their own meaning. The fact that it keeps getting reused. It looks like this is thoroughly cut off from all other sides, so I can only fill in this missing part by coming from the south, and that would take a little bit. So maybe I just do another room over here by the vestibule right now and run out the clock for how much time I have today. The cathedral. Also, it's not called that. The chapel. I wonder if the statues and all that match up still. And a lot of these specific details haven't been shuffled around. For an early prototype, a lot of really specific things are still exactly the same way. Wait, tree, Christmas, gift, 3, tree 3. 3, tree. It's the H. These, I think, is what the top row is going to say. Sweet dreams are made of these. You want orange, yes. So if orange is in the middle, then blue can become orange. And then when black's in the middle, then blue can be... Wow, that was very quick and symmetrical of an answer. Lantern. Okay, lantern and light keep happening over and over again. That's interesting. Lantern, light, blah, 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 blah. Pass the light through the lantern, light. Hope I haven't messed anything up somehow. It'd be hard to know. Let's find out if it truly is these. Leaving the chapel to the red direction. And then turn right for orange. I probably went that way. On my left is blank. Okay, so I'm at the pool. Oh yeah, it's literally the pool's already filled in. This is not the top corner. This is the pool. 8 ear date. No, 8 date. That's the wrong part. Ear here. Year? Calendar, paper. Ear and year is compelling, but I don't know, man. It's not really showing a year. So I'm gonna write that down just in case it's super wrong. Where did you put the puzzle? Red? Oh boy. Uh-huh. So if white is in the middle, then, which I can do this easily, then all of blue should become... No. That doesn't work. Blue is supposed to take the property of whatever's in the middle, right? So then when I hit red, blue and white should all become black. No. And then when black's in the middle, they don't all turn red. What the heck? But like, yellow goes up, right? So blue goes up. See, that part works. So how do I get 4 reds for the corners then? I thought I knew the solution, is that they all have to do how the middle one works. Okay, well now they're gray. Oh, so now I need to lights out them until there's 4 of the... Yeah, 3 of them will turn red. Yeah, that works. I guess. Okay, then at that point, the issue is just being able to get these black pieces to the corners and then turn them red? Okay. Well, that still works. Okay. I was thinking I don't have much mobility. I'm like, wait, no, they're all black pieces now. There's a lot of mobility in a number of ways. This is A in the pool. And if we leave through the orange door, it'll take us to here. What's on this other side, though? Red. Yes. We were very nearly filled in, but there's a bit more down here. And this little streak. I think overall the rest of the grid is good. What's the super hallway called? Oh, no, oh, the foyer. See, that one's important. Okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, damn it. It's a big gauntlet, but we're gonna get through it. Christmas book. Bible. Tree. Leaf. Gift. Tree. Tea. Pin. Pine. Pine tree. Opine. Is that a thing? Opine. Hold and state one's opinion. I don't know about that one, man. It's like... Yeah, I don't know about that one. That seems silly. Especially since it looks like it says it's gonna be these. So it should be something with a T, probably. Red and thread? You thread a tree? I don't know about that one, but it does fit these here, which turns... at least fits as a word. Some of these might have a few more interpretations than you might hope. Oh wait. I'm in this room. Oh boy. I was in the wrong row. Doesn't even fit that part of the word anyway. So it's not based on that at least. But now yeah, I don't know. Maybe pine and opine. That sounds stupid. But how do you connect book and tree? Where's the puzzle? Okay, we need another green, which should be easy. Ta-da. And then you dropping down will free this green. So if orange is in the middle, then blue can become green. If I can give it 2 neighbors. But can I? In one sense I can do this. Is that even helpful? There we go. I'm so good at video games cast. Cast a tint of truth. Something lantern light in sketches. Cast a tint of truth. Word. Our path, a word of wisdom to turn us trophy? That's gotta be a mistake. Whoops. Not psyched about that one, but it happened. Alright, I'm officially out of time for today. People are waiting for me now. It feels really weird to be giving up on days of this game because I'm just out of real life time. I mean, it definitely was kind of happening here and there because of how time consuming everything in this game can be, but it's really weird to give up on days not because of running out of steps, but because I genuinely just cannot go for longer. But that's what happens. Thankfully, I've got a very long version of the Monk Blessing, so I get to just keep doing this chunk of the game. It's just gonna take all a week, apparently. Probably for the best, though. After like 2 hours, I don't know if I'd want to do more of it right now. Rank reached 1. Mount Holly, abandoned project. Yeah, what does Babbage think when she arrives and I don't even go inside? That's weird.